The Wizard and the Crystal of Forgotten Knowledge. In a secluded corner of an ancient forest where few dared to tread, a wizard named Orlin wandered tirelessly, searching for answers that lay beyond the limits of his understanding. A lifelong seeker of wisdom, Orlin had devoted decades to mastering the magical arts, immersing himself in grimoires, casting intricate spells, and weaving marvels with his staff. Yet, an aching void followed him. Despite his efforts, the deeper mysteries of the world, the wisdom of forgotten civilizations, eluded his grasp. Each night his meditations would bring the same unanswered questions. What lay beyond the stars? Why had so much knowledge been lost to time? What was his purpose in the web of creation? Fueled by this restlessness, Orlin left the familiarity of his tower and ventured into the uncharted forest, a place said to guard secrets from an era long past. After days of wandering beneath the canopy of ancient trees, Orlin's resolve began to waver. But one evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, a faint glimmer caught his eye. Nestled amidst the underbrush, it appeared at first to be a fragment of glass or a shard of a broken jar. Intrigued, Orlin knelt to examine it and was struck by its otherworldly nature. What he held in his hand was no mere shard. It was a crystal, impossibly clear yet alive with energy just beneath its surface. Its smooth edges bore triangular etchings that shimmered faintly, shifting and twisting as though recounting tales in a language long forgotten. Something deep within Orlin urged him to take it. The moment he complied, a surge of energy raced through his arm and the world around him seemed to breathe anew. The forest fell away like a veil, and in its place stood an endless library, its towering shelves groaning under the weight of ancient tomes and scrolls. As Orlin gazed in wonder, a figure emerged, a man of unimaginable age, clad in magnificent robes of gold and silver. His face was a map of wisdom, his presence commanding yet serene, as he embarks on a transformative journey that promises to reshape his destiny and the fate of the world. "You've awakened it," the figure announced, his voice resonating with the weight of eons. "The crystal of forgotten knowledge, you are the one destined to wield it." Orlin stammered, questions spilling out of him. "Who are you? Why me? What is this place?" The old man smiled faintly. "I am a keeper of lost truths. For ages, I have watched over this knowledge, waiting for someone worthy to bear its burden. The crystal will share its truth only with the one chosen, and you are that one, Orlin." Before Orlin could respond, his mind was flooded with an overwhelming torrent of visions. He saw the bustling cities and intricate rituals of civilizations long gone. Spells of unimaginable power danced before his eyes, and the wisdom of the stars whispered into his soul. Yet the rush of knowledge threatened to consume him. Sensing Orlin's struggle, the keeper raised a hand, calming the chaos in his mind. "Take heed, wizard. This crystal is not merely a gift, it is a test. Its immense power can both create and destroy. You must master balance, for only with wisdom and restraint can you shape the future." Orlin bowed his head, understanding the gravity of his task. "How will I know the right path?" "The crystal will guide you," the keeper replied, "but it cannot decide for you. The path of wisdom is yours to walk alone." As the keeper's image faded, the library dissolved into mist, and Orlin found himself back in the forest, the crystal still warm in his hand. The last light of day had vanished, leaving only stars to illuminate the changed world around him. Orlin stood silently, allowing the crystal's power to settle within him. For the first time, he felt its presence not as a mere object, but as a living being, a companion imbued with the knowledge and mystery of ages. Raising the crystal, he watched the symbols on its surface glow and shift at his touch. With a subtle wave of his hand, the trees around him began to bow and twist, weaving patterns of light into the night. The crystal hadn't merely amplified his magic, it had reshaped his connection with the universe itself. But Orlin was no fool. Magic unchecked could corrupt as quickly as it could heal. He vowed to let neither arrogance nor ambition guide him. The wisdom he gained would be used to nurture the earth, aid its people, and uncover the hidden truths of the past. He would honor the gift of the crystal by wielding its power with a steady hand and a humble heart. As the first stars sparkled above the treetops, Orlin gazed at the crystalline artifact in his palm, its light reflecting in his steady eyes. He whispered a vow, a promise to himself and to the keeper who had entrusted him with such sacred wisdom. I will walk this path of balance guided by the crystal's light. With each step I will seek to heal, to create, and to understand. I will hold the shadows of forgotten history in my heart, but never let them define me. And so, with courage and reverence, Orlin embarked on a journey that would not only change his destiny, but also shape the fate of the world itself.